Hey there folks, for this episode of Ask Professor B, several students wrote in asking about how do you deal with the situation when a client wants to negotiate their package a little bit or get some sort of a discount and whatnot, and they asked how do you stay firm without sounding like an ass, I believe one person wrote. But I'm actually a believer that everything is negotiable, and there's certain situations that we certainly will discount our prices or add things to sweeten the deal. I'm in business to make money, and again, it all comes down to simple economics, supply and demand. If it's a popular date next summer that they're asking about on a Saturday, 14 months in advance, here's my price. Pick it. I'm not really going to negotiate because I know I'm going to have 10 other couples call for that same day. Although, if someone's calling and they're getting married on a Friday next month, or on a Thursday, or again, some odd day, or even a Saturday 2 weeks from now, the chances that someone else is going to call for that day, slim and none. So I'm going to do whatever I can to try to get that job. I'm going to try to work with their budget, and it comes down to, again, just negotiating and figure out a fair settlement, and what's fair is fair. So I'm not really one of those sticklers that, I'm not going to negotiate my price as an artist. I'm going to definitely swallow that pride because I'd rather have some money than no money. And it all just kind of comes down to the situation. I'm always a big fan of, instead of trying to drop the price down, I'd rather add something, add value to the package. Like, I'd rather throw in that engagement session if they picked a package that didn't have it, because the engagement session doesn't really cost me anything out of my pocket, but it adds value. Sure, it takes a little time, but it's also another chance to sell them prints or albums from that whole session. So that's a great deal to throw the engagement session in if you have to, sweeten the deal a little bit, or even add album pages. I can add album pages that, the retail value might even be $500 or $1,000, but only cost me $100 or $200. And so it's like, I'd rather give more than take money away. So again, everything's negotiable. It's just a matter of how you do it. I always tell my clients all the time, twist my arm. It's like, I want to make sure they're getting something exactly they want. If they want to go in between two packages, I'm very willing to mix and match and get them something that they want, because I don't really want to sell pictures per se. I know I have to sell myself, and I just want to say, hey, I promise you I'm worth this. But then the bottom line is, if it comes down, there's a situation, maybe it's a great looking couple at a killer venue with a wedding coordinator that you really wanted to get in with. Sure, it might be worth discounting your fee $500 or $1,000 or whatever, 20%, something. Get the job, and I always look for the future. Like, what's that going to lead to? Are you going to get more referrals out of it? Is it a big deal? Are you shooting a wedding for someone who's an editor at a magazine or something like that? There's times that I'll negotiate. So anyway, there's a little something for you to think about. Go ahead and if you have any more questions, send it to signup@thebschool.com, and we'll try to get your question on the air. And thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.